128 Civics Questions and Answers, 2026 uploaded by N400 Interview School. Get ready for your U.S. citizenship interview with the newest, simplified, and fully updated 128 Civics Questions and Answers. This short practice video by N400 Interview School gives you fast, clear, and accurate answers exactly how USCIS expects. Perfect for quick study, last-minute review, and daily practice. Updated for 2026 easy-to-follow, real interview-style answers. Subscribe for more fast study guides, mock interviews, and USCIS updates.
How many senators does each state have?
2.
Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Give up loyalty to other countries. Be loyal to the United States. The executive branch has many parts. Name 1. The President. Name 1 power only for the federal government. Print paper money. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. James Madison is famous for many things. Name 1. Father of the Constitution. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than senators? To more closely follow public opinion. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. There are 3 branches of government.
Why?
Checks and balances. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one power only for the states. Give a driver's license. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The Civil War. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Name one power of the President. Vetoes bills. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? Out of many, one. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? Six years. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. The President of the United States is elected for how many years?
4 years.
When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. Who appoints federal judges? The President. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. What are two examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote. Run for office. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States?
Communism.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms.
Why?
Because of the 22nd Amendment. Why do Supreme Court justices serve for life? To be independent of politics. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. First Secretary of the Treasury. Who vetoes bills? The President. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War?
To stop the spread of communism.
Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, the President, and the courts. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What amendment says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? The 14th Amendment. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Emancipation Proclamation. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They supported passing the U.S. Constitution. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case?
5.
Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their congressional district. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. What war did Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
John Jay.
How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Writer of the Declaration of Independence. Why did the United States enter World War II? Bombing of Pearl Harbor. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the capital of your state? Answers will vary. Some states have more representatives than other states.
Why?
Because they have more people. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived. American Indians. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. What is the economic system of the United States?
Capitalism.
The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Name one example of an American innovation. Landing on the moon. How many seats are on the Supreme Court?
9.
Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote.
Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answers will vary. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. How many senators does each state have?
Two.